in. SKOOL has it set up where you will get the recording, and then you can post that in the community or save it wherever you want to save it. So you can let go of Zoom and you don't have to have that as well. Most people think that building a successful school membership is all about putting together a bunch of apps, something for payment, Zoom for video, and let's not even talk about integrations to make sure that you get your referral payout for people who affiliate you. But SKOOL has created a dynamic where now we could do this all in one place, and it's one of my favorite platforms to do it. I'm Evolve Benton, founder of Speaking for Profit University, and I've had an opportunity to build not one, but two successful school communities and memberships on the platform. I love it, and I want to take you into the updates that they've made in SKOOL to make it easier for us to run our memberships in one place. So the first update the SKOOL did recently was creating tiers, which I am extremely excited about. You used to have multiple school communities in order to create a tiered experience. So let's say you had a free school community that's all about how to walk dogs properly. And you wanted people to join that community so that they could learn more about you and your dog walking system. But then from there, they would move into your paid community where they could work with you directly and get one-on-one support, or be in a group model where they get more of group engagement. So you ended up having to pay for 2 memberships and 2 groups. Cool, but not the most cost effective or the most beneficial for the client journey. With tiers, you could now create different systems in order to do that. So let me share it with you on the back end of SKOOL so you can see how tiers are particularly set up. And we're going to use my free community, the Profitable Speaker Circle. Is still a free community, but we'll use the back end of that so you can see how that function works. So if we go to the back end of SKOOL, you're going to find this section right under settings. So if you go into your community and you go to settings, you'll see under pricing, you'll find the different business models that you can run on SKOOL now. So of course we have free, which is a free to join. People just have to usually give maybe their email address and answer a few questions from you. I always suggest, if we're starting the SKOOL community, to have a few onboarding questions and definitely grab their email, mainly because we do want to be able to communicate with them beyond the platform, but also it cuts down on spam and a lot of bots that might come into a free community or space. The next business model is subscription. And if we click subscription, you can see that this is where you can set up an ongoing charge to be in your community. You can also set it up where it has a 7-day free trial for people to do that. So let's say we had a subscription we wanted to do, and we wanted folks to pay $5 a month, or maybe we wanted them to pay $5 a month or $60 a year, right? And SKOOL will kind of tell you what kind of discount you're giving people based off of that. So you can see the breakdown of it. You could also set it up if you just wanted people to pay annually as well. So that's the way that works. So let's say we said $12 annually. We could also set up our subscription where it has a 7-day free trial for that as well. So that's the subscription side. Then they have a freemium model. And the freemium model is really cool because people can start off free, but then they can see different aspects and benefits to being a premium or a VIP member. So let's say a benefit of free is a free course, right? We're just testing this out. We won't add this to the back end because this is a free community, but we wanted to set price for premium. Maybe premium is that they get a group call with you once a month, right? So you could set that up where it's monthly, similar to the subscription, annually or annual only. So let's say we were saying like $100 a month for that, right? And then we could add the benefits. What do they get from that premium part of the model? And then you can also add on a VIP experience if you want to as well, for folks to be able to sign up for that. So let's say we wanted to set up a VIP experience. Maybe they get a one-on-one call with you as well, and that's $1,000 a month. Great. So now people will have this on the back end when they decide if they want to join your community. They can join for free. They can join for $100 a month or $1,000 a month, and you can give them different benefits or different core parts of your offer that they can get access to, depending on which tier they decide to sign up for. So this is freemium. We start off free, and then if you want more access, you can upgrade to these different functions. And then there's tiers. Tiers are just tiers, right? So you can set this up as like a standard, premium, or VIP price. So let's say we wanted to do $10 a month. That's just to be in the community. And then maybe to get premium support, it's $100 a month. And then maybe if we want a VIP, right, again, we can go for that $1,000 a month. People will see this when they want to join. So they'll see, okay, I can join for $10 a month. This is what I can get access to. Or I can join for $100 a month. This is what I can get access to. Or, okay, I'm going VIP. I'm going all the way. This is what I can get access to, which is great. So this really helps us. So now we can have our free members and our VIP and our standard and our premium all in one group, which is great. The other thing is that you could also just set up a group that just has one-time payment, a lifetime access, similar to a lifetime course, and then you just set the price there. This is going to be so beneficial, and I just want to share with you one reason why I know that this is going to be beneficial for us as creators and online creators. Let me just fix this camera. Okay, great. So one reason I know this is going to be amazing is, one, it cuts down on costs. You don't have to have multiple school communities, but they have built-in mechanisms built into the tiers. So let's say someone decides, you know what, I don't want to be a part of this community anymore. I don't want to pay $100 a month. Before they leave, school will say, okay, well, that's great, but do you want to just drop down to being a free member if you're on the freemium business model? Or let's say, hey there, I'm Evolve Benton, and if you're here, I know something about you. You're a powerful speaker with a message, and you're creating great impact in the world, but unfortunately, your income does not reflect that. That stops now. Welcome to the Profitable Speaker Circle, a system-led community where we focus on landing high-paid speaking contracts, building out your signature talk, and making sure that you have a system that is easeful for your life and for your business. In this program, I teach you the Wealthy Speaker Method, the exact strategies that my clients have used to make over $3 million in the speaking and consulting industry without big followings or speakers bureaus. Here's what you'll get as a member: the complete Wealthy Speaker Method, signature talk creator templates, your booking pipeline builder, virtual stage mastery system, and my authority building testimonial framework. Check out these clips as you hear from some of my clients who've moved from making $500 to $5,000 in the speaking and consulting industry.
So I'm coming in on the year starting from scratch with nothing. And I've already been able to collect and certify and finish up 3 speaking engagements, totaling over $45,000 in revenue. We're still working on getting kind of all the other types of programs together, but I just had to stop and say just really all of what's happening, and just being a burnout coach and knowing how important kind of the time is and how we balance things and how we work things out. I just have to say, with the material that we're going over, how they teach us how to actually be not just great speakers, but CEOs of our business, and the respect towards time and family and structure, and just really the TLC that's in this program is unlike anything I've ever seen.
The last couple of years, you've had ups and downs when it comes to the business, but I think the last few months you've spoken a lot. One, what was the most exciting speaking opportunity that you got? And 2, what's the biggest bag? Because, you know, people always want to know a little bit about the money.
I believe that the most exciting opportunity that I got a chance to do was for this organization called the Corporate Council for Men of Color. Right. And so they have different components to a Corporate Council for Men of Color, Corporate Council for Women of Color. And I got to talk about career progression, right? And how to progress in your career and some of the things that you could do. And they actually flew me out to New York, right? They flew me out to New York first class.
Ooh,
And
fancy.
fancy. Right. Stayed at a really nice hotel right in the heart of New York City as well. And so that was really, really, I believe, one of the most exciting engagements that I had. And the biggest bag I got, you mean in terms of how much it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. The biggest bag I've got so far for one engagement has been $5,000.
Yeah.
And that is not including travel costs, right? So they pay for flight, hotel, food, different things like that. But 5,000 came from just speaking, and the fact that after I spoke, they ordered books, even more books, because they ordered books for the event to pass out, right? It's like, prizes for students who volunteered. But then after the fact, one of the directors said, hey, we want to buy more books. So they even bought some more books. So it was like $5,000 to do an hour engagement. They bought books, and that was in addition to travel costs. So that was the biggest bag that I've gotten thus far.
This isn't just another watch later course. This is a community that's going to help you create more impact and more income in your life and in your business. It's a proven system with real community, real results, and real wins. If you're done winging it and ready to build a profitable and sustainable speaking business, click the link below to join the Profitable Speaker Circle, and we'll see you inside. And if you're still not sure about it, we could book a strategy call and talk a little bit more about it together. The link is below. Someone is looking through your course information and they're like, you know what, I really want to get access to this course, or I really want to get on a call with Evolve and I want to get one-on-one support. They will see that they need to upgrade. So that gives them the initiative to upgrade in the community as well. So there's so many aspects of that now that it's built in that I can see us growing. And what's great, if you're interested in starting a SKOOL community today, you can start it as a hobby community. And that's like, people who are playing pickleball, or maybe you're a Pokemon fanatic, whatever it may be, like really hobby driven things for $9 a month. And then if you have something that's more based off of like business acumen, making money, some results that require a little bit more discipline, like going through a certification program, maybe so, those are $100 a month, and they give you access to different parts of SKOOL. However, everyone, no matter if you're having $9 a month community or $99 a month, if you're paying whatever you're paying SKOOL to keep your community going, on the back end, you still get opportunity to set up tiers. So this is going to be game changer. I'm so excited for it. We've been waiting for it for a while. And I know for all of you who are building memberships, you'll understand why this is so important. So continue to do so. My link is in the description of this video. If you want to get started today, you can start a trial period, see how SKOOL works for you. And I usually do a few Q&As throughout the year for my affiliates on the back end of SKOOL. So go on and sign up for that. So that's the first component that I am really, really looking forward to playing with and incorporating into the Speaking for Profit University brand. The other thing that SKOOL did is you no longer need Google Meets or Zoom. This is going to save so many of us so much money that we no longer need access to these things. Like, I am so excited about this. So let me share this with you so that you can see it as well. So if we go into share and I go back over to SKOOL, we're going to head out of this section and we're just going to go back into the community. And this is the Profitable Speaker Circle. It's a space where I help speakers craft their talks and turn them into paid opportunities. So if you want to join, please do. It's a free space. But let's say I was like, you know what? I want to meet with my community today and go live. I could simply click go live. And I'll share this with y'all so y'all could see it. And it'll bring up a live room that I can join into. I can join into this room live. And I also can have an opportunity to, and let me make sure this is where I'm trying to be at when it comes to this. So I can go live on SKOOL. So like, let me share this live with you real quick. So this would be my live room, and I can set it up where it's a call. So I can invite everyone that's in my group, or a webinar, which is like a one-to-many presentation. And then you can set up your audio, your video, of course. It's very similar to a Zoom setup. So this is great. Like I can just go live on the fly if I wanted to. But let's say I want to host a reoccurring event that's going to happen in my community. I can go to the calendar and say, I'm just going to do test. Let's say I want to do this on every Monday at noon, right? And it's going to be an hour. We're going to be on East Coast time because that's the time I'm on. We can make it a reoccurring event, happens every week, repeats every Monday, never ends, or we can create the date of when it ends. And then the location that we would use will be SKOOL Call. So it will automatically connect to that same screen that I just showed you to set up a call. And then I can select who has access to it. So do all members have access to it? Are they based off of our leaderboard or a certain level? Or is it a certain tier, right? So I can make it, okay, standard tier, only premium tier. This also will help people in your membership to want to upgrade. Let's say you have a free community, but in order to get access to calls with you, group calls with you, people have to be at a certain tier. If they see that pop up on the calendar, then they'll be like, oh, okay, you know what? I really want to get on this one-on-one call with Evolve. Let me go on and upgrade my tier. You could set up a reminder that's sent out a day before via email so people know that the call is coming up as well. And then you could also just set it up where it's available for folks who go through certain modules, which I think is great. Like, let's say you wanted to do an onboarding call, but people only could do the onboarding call once they went through your getting started section. That could be a great way to make sure people are prompted and ready for that call. So I love it because it's built in. Once you're done with the call on the back end, SKOOL has it set up where you will get the recording, and then you can post that in the community or save it wherever you want to save it. So you can let go of Zoom and you don't have to have that as well. You can also do webinars, as I shared before. So you can do live events where you present or teach. And then people won't be able to necessarily come off mute and all of that. You'll have to add them in for them to do that if you want to create more of that type of vibe. So I love this because number one, what SKOOL is doing is saying, hey, we know y'all pay a lot of money to be able to host these events in your community. It's also one less integration that you have to have because it does sometimes feel a little like we're in a different space if we have to go to Zoom. So I'm excited to bring this into my mastermind community in 2026 and give us an opportunity to use it. And I'll let you all know how it goes as well.